Clemson Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. Get it out to the supersonic guy. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Clemson! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Florida's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up and...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. Quick spin on the run. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Clemson jumps to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Hold it. Defense. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Lee takes to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. A little release to the back. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Here comes this home crowd changing the route. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Florida! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Buckmeyer. It's complete on the right side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
There's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. To throw, it's Buckmeyer. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clemson will send the punt team out.
Number 10 on to punt it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gators sending the offense back to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. Spins away from the defender. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Lead a throw. Finds a tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Gators. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner will be knocked down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clemson is quick to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The give to the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Florida! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Clemson, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't come ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it from the gun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Bringing the heat. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time...
There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gators are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! A great catch and run for 6.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on first down. Works the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. The kick is on its way. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do it.
Breaks into the open. Smashes ahead. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Lee takes to the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Wants to throw it. They've got the screen set up. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. The play-action fake. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Delivers the stiff arm. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percent.
Turning it on. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Lee to throw. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Looking for the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game.